anyway.
It's me. I'm the one who's been delegated today
Okay, all right.
to receive the petition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm Deanna. I met you before during
hi.
our protest, and we have been working on a petition, and it actually went quite crazy. There's over 136,000 signatures on it right now, asking for you to please drop the kill permit and work with WildLands Defense and if it's Prairie Dog Coalition as well to find a solution for the prairie dogs. We believe, we're very confident that we will be able to find that land. All we're asking is that that kill permit is removed. And if that's done, then a lot of controversy goes away in this situation.
Well, we're very appreciative of your efforts and very thankful for going through this issue, and also hope that the attention that we're drawing gives us a spot to relocate the prairie.
Right.
And we couldn't be more grateful or appreciative of your efforts.
Good.
And we think it's wonderful, and hopefully the city and the city manager listens to the outcry and gives us a spot. And that's what we're hoping for.
Is there a possibility that you'll remove that legal application?
We haven't received it yet, so to remove it is a little premature. I think we're
Isn't it more possible to remove it before they approve it?
Well, you can remove your application.
Yeah, you can remove it before approval.
So one of the things about putting in the application is that we get a lot of public outcry. And we've been dealing with this issue for about 4 years and haven't been successful in getting any attention. So one of the nice things about having the permit is that we get this kind of attention and outcry from the community, which then applies different kind of pressure to the city. I think we're really trying to figure out if this is the right way to go. We haven't received it yet. We absolutely have no intentions of following through, even if we did receive it at this point. We're waiting to receive written comment from the city about the 60-day open comment.
Well, from my understanding, it's that you guys you need to have those prairie dogs removed from your campus within a year, or a year and a half at the most. And
so my understanding,
so that you want to have that just in case you can't find land so that you can kill, which really goes against the values of a Buddhist university.
So we're a Buddhist-inspired, non-denominational university. I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
We're also under the impression that if we get the permit, we can put the permit off for 12 months, and then we can put it off for an additional 18. So that's buying us roughly 20.
But do you understand too, all this
months.
pressure that has been exerted is because of WildLands Defense effort to promote it, and the main concern of everybody is that a Buddhist-inspired university would actually file a kill permit. So in good faith, if you removed that kill permit right now, we would continue to work on your behalf, and we feel confident that we would be able to secure 10 acres for these prairie dogs, and that all the pressure against the school for not following its inspirational Buddhism would be lifted from you, and it would actually be quite a good thing for Naropa University. And it would also, we would then come in with legal teams and stuff and pressure the county and the city to really open up that space, and we would not discontinue working. We would work even harder to make sure that happened. But what we really want, that kill permit is not a very good thing to have right now. Yes, I see that it got the attention, and that's all good. It served that purpose. So we just want you to pull that permit so that we can continue with the work, and we will stay devoted to you. We will stay devoted to those prairie dogs. That's who we care about, and we will get them relocated.
Again, we're very appreciative of your work. We're appreciative of the attention it's brought to this subject. We're new into beginning to working with the relationship, and hopefully we can resolve this in a way that the prairie dogs aren't.
But so you're saying that there's no intention to pull the kill permit?
That's not a decision that lies with me. I'm a middle manager.
Okay. Is there some way you can influence the upper? I mean, these signatures are specifically saying pull the kill permit. Don't do this. Work with us. We will find a solution for you.
So universities are historically slow in churning and processing information. I can say for sure that the petition will be, the data will be inputted, and we're going to talk about it and think about it and figure out what to do next. So your energy is much appreciated, and we're grateful.
All right.
Very grateful.
We really hope that the administration and Kilburn and Wrigley and everybody sits there and really thinks about this and in good faith pulls that permit, and then we would love to really work hard with you as in collaboration instead of as your adversaries, because the other way is adversarial.
Yeah,
we don't want to be adversaries.
We don't want to be
wanna be
adversarial
collaborators.
either, and we'd like to be collaborators.
Yes, and we do have the power to do it. If you look at our history and everything that we've done, Prairie Dog Coalition has an excellent reputation. We're willing to make this happen.
That's wonderful, and I think in 30 months, hopefully we can do that.
Well,
Yeah.
the
But
prairie
we hope
dogs
the kill permit's
deserve
gone.
this.
Yeah.
Sure, I think so too.
They don't need to be
No.
harmed because of human bias.
And they don't need a kill permit over their head
No,
either,
they
so that
don't.
if something doesn't happen, they're dead.
But
So we can give you our word that we'd work as hard as we could to make sure that at least 10 acres was opened up for those poor prairie dogs that are sitting there right now under the gun.
I hear you, and I appreciate your opinion, and I also appreciate that one of the great things that makes this world wonderful is we can have, all of us can have different opinions, and we can come together and listen to them and work through them in a very peaceful manner. And that's our
So,
hope.
are you stating on the record that you have no intention of actually of using what the kill permit is for? You have absolutely no intention of exterminating any of the prairie dogs. Is that what you are actually saying?
I'm
You use this
stating-
as a tactic to gain public
I'm stating
support.
on the record that we have not received a permit to exterminate the prairie dogs.
Right, but you've applied for one. So
And
let's
I'm
say it
saying
comes
that
tomorrow.
I hope that it never comes to that, and I hope the city and the city manager will find us a spot to relocate the prairie dogs.
So basically, the kill permit, you could receive your approval tomorrow, and if things don't go your way, you're going to hire an extermination company and in the middle of the night annihilate the entire colony that's out there.
But we
This is what
haven't-
you're
That's a
saying.
possibility.
But
This
we
is what you're
haven't-
saying.
It's not a possibility at this juncture, no. We haven't come to
At
that
this
conclusion.
Then why not pull the permit as WildLands has?
As
suggested?
As we discussed earlier, this is the first, you guys are the first group that have gotten any leverage with the city. So what we think you guys are doing is wonderful. So we encourage
So
you
in
to
return,
continue.
can we get you to pull that kill permit? And that's basically,
that's
I know
not
it's
up
not
to
your
me.
decision to make, but we're asking you to please try and influence the people who are higher up than you to do this. And really, because you are a Buddhist-inspired university, the first precept of Buddhism is to not harm any living being. So it just doesn't make sense. And it's a real, there was a wonderful article, I don't know if you read it, from an individual at the CU University, and she had said, which I thought was really important, that it's a real indication of a problem with humanity when a Buddhist university is going to consider the lethal destruction of prairie dogs and use as an excuse, well, they weren't there when we got the campus, when the problem is, when you look at human expansion and everywhere we're going and everything we're taking, and not recognizing the true problem, which is that we have completely destroyed all of the prairie dogs' habitat, and they don't have anywhere to go. They don't want to be sitting on that little corner at Naropa and have no open space prairie to be on, but they have no other place and nowhere to go. We're at the last 1% of prairie dogs. So we're facing an extinction issue.
And then there's excuse me for interrupting
please.
you, but there are keystone species. There are other species that survival is directly dependent on healthy prairie dog populations. And we who celebrate a hawk overhead or a bald eagle or other wild animals that we have on our positive list, and we don't have prairie dogs on our positive list, we're really missing a key component of the whole circle of life. So they are an essential part of the West and a healthy wild ecology in the West. And at this point in time, as you so eloquently stated, their numbers have dropped massively. And in Boulder County, even on protected lands, their numbers are down very low. So it really is incumbent on the county and the city to cooperate with you guys, because we actually need that genetic